Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. It is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. I hope you're doing beautiful today, Saggy. I will be doing a general reading as always for you, not a one-to-one. Just keep that in mind. We're going to check in and see what's going on. It is October 11th, so my intention here is for the next week or so, the next few days maybe I should say, what might be happening for you. And as you know, as I always preach, there's no such thing as time. So this might even be something that has already happened for you already, Sag. Thank you so much for all of your love and your support of myself, of each other. Our family is so beautiful. You mean the world to me, Sag, and you make my day. You just make my day. Okay, so I hope you're going to have a beautiful weekend or whenever you come to this reading. But since it is Saturday, I'm wishing you a beautiful, beautiful weekend. It is a long weekend here in Canada. It is Thanksgiving weekend. So for those of you that are in Canada celebrating it, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful time. Okay, what else? I think that's it. May not resonate, right? May not resonate with everyone. Of course, we've got to keep reminding that. All right, so Sag, when I was meditating on your energy, today I never received anything. It just, nothing was coming through. So I trust that that's just how it's meant to be. You know how sometimes that goes. Sometimes I get something, sometimes I don't. So we're just going to get right into this reading, all right? We're going to start off with the Wisdom Oracle. So let us begin. All right, Spirit for beautiful Sagittarius or fire sign. What is the message you have for those that this is their reading for whenever they come to the reading? But for us here, humans on this planet, it's October 11th, 2025. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Okay, we have breathe on the bottom. Okay, all right, interesting. It's number 29, so that is the 11, Sag. 11s for me are that beautiful, it's a master number. It is really that communication with your angels, with your guides. I interpret that number 11 when it comes through for myself. It is that my guides are letting me know that I'm on the right path, that I should push forward, that they are supporting me. Now, when you look at this card, it is breathe, right? This woman is sitting right on this, well, I want to say it is almost looks like they're giving me a lily pad right now, but it is a lotus, right? It's a lotus flower. Okay, so breathe. Instantaneously, the message that's coming through here is that even though you haven't received it yet, don't give up hope. It is coming through. So I don't know what that is. But when I think about the lotus flower, you know, the lotus flower has to go all the way up through all the dirt and the mud to rise to the top, right? So again, maybe this is going to be a reading about patience. You are a temperance card, right? So whether we like to have patience or not, I feel like that's what Spirit is saying here. I don't know what this is about. We have the Y card next, Sag. Now this is number 31, so it is a 4. 4s are about your foundation. Something to do with your foundation, right? This could be money, could be where you're living, could be who's around you in your life. But it is to do with that foundational energy. Now the question why. I always feel like this. When we know what is our why, I always laugh because it's like, what, why, how, where, when, you know? But when we know our why, that always feels to me like it brings us closer to what we're trying to achieve. I hope that makes sense. I always do struggle when I have to explain this card or because my mouth gets a little tongue-tied. Your why. What is your reasoning here? What is it that you're wanting? If you look here, you can see this book, and there's beautiful angel wings coming out, right? So again, maybe this is also Spirit's way of saying, talk to your angels. If you believe in that, right? Talk to your spirit guides, even your higher self, right? We have imagine next, so I feel like there's some kind of a sequence going on here. We have imagine, as I said, next, which is number 20. Sag, this is about dreaming very big and not allowing reality, not allowing whatever might be happening right within you, outside of you, to not allow it to have a lot of power over you. This is that energy of being that little kid, believing in Santa Claus, if you did, right? Again, it's that magical energy of taking away the doubts and really believing and trusting that what you want is possible to have. Dreaming big though, right? Then we have happy. Oh, I haven't seen this card for a bit and I love it. It's number 26, so that is an 8. That's about your power. Sag, it does feel like you are on a progression here to become very, very happy. I feel like there's something you're waiting for. You're waiting for something to come through. Okay, like I did just get this feeling of someone really kind of needing this financial break is what I'm getting. I'm getting this financial break. And I feel like it is coming your way. Otherwise, Spirit wouldn't give you happy here, right? This person's sitting on top of an egg. And as I always talk about eggs are abundance, you know. They represent prosperity. They also represent the beginning of a new life. If you think about like a little egg, right, that has a chicken or a bird in it. Once it's hatched, it's this new life, right? Something important is about to happen for you. And again, I do feel that you have power over this. Okay, let's see. Let's see what wants to come out. I'm not being guided to go any further. Okay, Spirit, show me clearly, what is this for Sagittarius? What is the message? What would you like Saggy to know? All of a sudden I get this feeling of some kind of communication coming through too. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What is the message? Oh, okay, way too many. Way too many, but we have Imagine. Okay. I'm going to put these back. That's way too many. But let's start again. All right, Spirit, what is the message? Thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius, our beautiful fire sign. What is the message? Okay, thank you. Okay, we have By the Book. So By the Book is flowing out now again. Number 11, right? There's that master number. So By the Book is talking about doing things correctly. This is not about cutting corners. This is not about skipping out on anything. Regardless of what this is about, Sag, whether this is some logistic thing or, you know, some legality kind of thing. I don't know why I'm getting that either. But again, this is about really making sure you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Do not miss a step. So you're going through something here is what I'm feeling. And again, this is not going to resonate with everyone. I feel like you're going through something here where right now, where they gave you that breathe card, keep holding on, because right now I'm getting this feeling like I don't know if someone's getting a divorce or if there's some kind of, why am I getting this, Spirit? I'm getting this kind of like separation. If that's the case, you got to do this by the book. There's no cutting corners. There's not going to be any quick, fast way to make the results show up faster, Sag, okay? So by the book. Use your intelligence as well, because the elephants represent leadership. They represent intelligence. They're very, 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 very smart and also very sensitive. Okay. I need a sip of water. Give me 1 second here. All right. Okay, Sag, what do we have in the bottom? Oh, we have not for you. Okay, so this is just confirming. Thank you, Spirit. Not for you, number 6. 6 is a number of equal balance. What you're putting out, you're receiving. Obviously, whatever this might be for you individually, it's not for you. So whether this is a relationship, whether this is some career move, some place where you are, some place where you live, whatever it is, it's not for you. I think for I'm picking up here, and I'm trying to remember what the cards were at the very bottom of the deck, Sag. So it was breathe. I can't remember. And happy. The why. Thank you, Spirit. This feels to me like, again, I almost feel like there's someone in your life that's not meant for you. If this is some kind of legality thing, again, it doesn't have to mean that there's like judges or any attorneys involved. But if it's something like that, the Spirit is confirming that this is not for you. And even on that case, like, not for you, this is like a chessboard. Hopefully my camera's showing you that clearly. It's like a chessboard. So almost it feels like there's a game being played. But not only that, to play chess, you got to really know the next move to make, right? I don't play chess. But I do know that it is a very, very intense game, if we want to put it as that game, right? And then we have Clean It Up next. Wow, okay. So Clean It Up is showing up. I'm not going to put it on the table, but we will keep it close. So there is something that you're waiting to come through. There's something that you're waiting to, that you're waiting for it to come to a close is really what I'm feeling here. Again, what can you do to clean it up? I don't know what the situation is. They're not giving me specifics right now, other than I'm just getting that kind of feeling where it could be, again, like legal energy. What am I getting here? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I want to go into the tarot and see what this is about. Let's start with just traditional tarot today. So by the book and not for you. So again, even when that card shows up, Sag, that is an indication if there's something going on in your life and it does not feel like it's in alignment with you, and you already kind of know that because your intuition is telling you that, maybe even screaming it at you, trust that, okay? Trust that. Number 6 is talking about bringing this into balance, okay? And wherever or whatever this is for you, it doesn't feel like it's in balance at this time. Okay, let's see the bottom of the deck. We have the 8 of Cups, okay? So 8 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this is our water energy, right? This is our emotions, how we feel. It's our hearts. 8 of Cups is talking about leaving something behind, or leaving a lot behind, or leaving everything behind. If you look at this card, this person's walking away from all those cups, right? Moving in a new direction. This no longer serves them. So if this was a relationship and it was over, there's probably, there could be a lot of things that you're needing to clear up, that you're needing to separate, and it's taking its time. But again, Spirit is saying, breathe, breathe, keep focusing on what you're wanting, keep focusing on your why, and you're going to get to that happy place. The Hermit is next. Okay, this is Virgo's energy. So Hermit talks about going within. This is not an energy of relying on others outside of ourselves. This is the energy of trusting ourselves, Sag. It's interesting because the way these two cards are showing up together. Oops, hold it with two hands. It is almost like the Hermit is standing there looking over the 8 of Cups. So perhaps this is a contemplation energy as well. Excuse me, I'm just going to blow my nose. You guys know my allergies are in full swing. It's followed by the 8 of Pentacles. I don't want to spend too much time here. This is Earth energy, but this is about putting more work in. There's still work to be done, Sag. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Wands. So this is a feminine side, but we all have masculine and feminine. This is getting your groove back. This is getting the magic back. This is being back in your power, taking the lead. Again, being able to be in flow with your creativity as well. Okay, 6 of Cups is next, so that is the past. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. What is the message for those that this is their reading? What's going on here? What's going on for Sagittarius? Whoa, did you see how that just flew out? Okay. The Empress. Wow. Taurus's energy. Okay, so Sag, this is all about prosperity. It is also about nurturing, loving yourself, doing what is right for you, being kind to yourself. She is Earth. She's connected to Earth, right? You can see the wheat at the very front too, which does represent prosperity. So you're on this path here of prosperity, but also if you look at this beautiful person on here, right? Adorned in all this beautiful cloth. There's that big red chair. There's, she's got the crown on her. This is like, the word they're giving me is elegance, which is interesting. But this Empress showing up is like you are about to birth a new life, a new way of living. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so that's your energy, Aries and Leo. So Sag, 10 of Wands is a very heavy path that you've been on, carrying a lot of weight on your backs. As you can see, this person's barely holding the 10 of Wands, right? It's been such a struggle. The positive is that this is coming to an end. So again, I don't know what this is. I keep getting this legal feeling. I keep getting like, I don't know if this is about, I don't know what this is about, but it definitely feels like there's something been very heavy that you're kind of maybe gotten frustrated that it hasn't come in yet, or it hasn't cleared yet. But Spirit is telling you, just hold on, hold tight. It's coming. Okay, let's keep going. I'm very much not getting anything specific here, Spirit. So perhaps that's Spirit's message of, you can apply it to your situation if the energy feels fitting, right? The Ace of Wands, beautiful. So there is this brand new beginning coming to you. All aces are the seeds, Sag, that we plant, right? And we got to nurture them and all of that. But again, this is a brand new path. And this is in your element, the fire. we have the Four of Pentacles though on the bottom, which is interesting because Four of Pentacles is the Miser card, right? It's holding back, holding on for dear life to these Four of Pentacles kind of thing, right? But what I'm also getting with this card is not to show all your cards, is what I'm receiving. Not to show all your cards. I'm just trying to piece this together. I'm just asking my gods, can you tell me more here? Tell me more. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles next, which obviously represents a lot of money. It's Pentacles, right? So it is our resources. This is also an independent energy, right? So it's independent in the way that that's not what is the word you're trying to say to me here. Give me 1 second, Sag. I'm just kind of trying to tune in here. What is the word you're saying to me? Self-reliance. Okay, self-reliance. But this Four of Pentacles is representing here not, again, it's kind of like holding things back, not giving all the information out that you don't need to at this moment, if that makes sense. There's some kind of procedure or structure or strategy that you're going through that Spirit is saying you got to do it by the book. Don't miss any corner. Okay, I want to keep going here. Show me more, please. What is this about, please? Okay, give me 1 second. We got a few cards showing up here. I'll have to cover it, Sag, because there is nudity on this, the Rider-Waite deck. Okay, well, first card showing up here is the World. So the World is the last major arcana in the tarot. This is indicating there is something coming to a close. This could be a relationship, okay? I am kind of feeling like that. But it is coming to a close. It's not there yet because we have the Two of Pentacles, which is you're trying to juggle. You're still trying to juggle, right? Because it's not finished yet. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so this is heartbreak, betrayal, third party. It's usually excruciating kind of pain that we're going through. It is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So when I'm looking at this, it feels like you're in the process of separating. There's something separating from someone here. They're not for you. It is coming to a close, but Spirit, again, is trying to remind you this cannot be rushed. Does that make sense? This cannot be rushed. And you really got to use your brilliant mind. Continue, please, Spirit. I'm hearing, use your brilliant mind to break this down. What does that mean? This is really interesting. Okay, we're going to put it like this. Although I'm reading it more like this. Yeah, okay, that feels better. Thank you, Spirit. That feels better. Okay, bottom of the deck, though, we have the Sun. Wow. So this is Leo's energy. And the Sun represents freedom. It represents enlightenment, joy, happiness, peace, right? Abundance. We've got the sunflowers back there that represent, like life, basically. If you think about a sunflower, right? I always talk about them because I think they're one of the most incredible flowers, really. They have the beautiful flower, they have all the seeds in it, they offer protection for the insects during the summer, etc. When winter comes, yes, the head bows down, but the food keeps it keeps being what am I saying here? The food, the seeds, feed the wildlife and feed the birds throughout the winter, right? So there's something connecting here. Excuse me. Even the horse on this card, it's white. And in my spirit animal deck, the horse represents freedom. And after the Sun is your card, Temperance. So your patience pays off. Did I not say something about patience at the beginning of this reading? Okay. The energy feels a little bit bizarre, a little strange to me. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So Sag, definitely you've gone through something that's been very, very difficult. I do feel if this is your reading, you are now at the point where you're trying to separate, and you're trying to separate this. You want it to be over very quickly. It is going to be over, but again, Spirit is saying this cannot be rushed. Okay. I'm going to go into a different deck. Let's go into Lightseer. Yeah, Lightseer's deck. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, so another ace. So, you know, it's almost like you are about to have this new life, new freedom. It's in your hands. But then we have the Hermit again. So the Hermit showed up twice. But there is this need to really go within and trust your own self, trust your own judgment of what is going to be the right step next. We have the Chariot, so that's another major arcana here. That's Cancer. Cancer's card. Whew, okay, so this is success. This means victory, right? Again, the horses. What is with the horses lately? I feel like the horses are really coming through in these readings, in my mind's eye anyways. Gaining momentum, things speeding up, but it is on divine timing here. Okay, we have the Lovers as well, Sag. I just want to look at this. We've got Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. Communication. And also that Choice card, right? But again, when I think of Gemini, very intelligent, right? Very intellectual. Okay, I'm going to see. I gotta get some clarifiers here, please, Spirit. Let's start with the Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords representing? It's way too many cards. Okay, let's put them back. Let's start again. Three of Swords. Well, that goes with not for you, right? So something has broken your heart. Or someone. Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords for Sagittarius. Deck is feeling quiet. That also often happens when there's a whole stack that comes out that Spirit is giving me. When I say it's too much, then the deck usually gets a little slow, a little quiet. Okay, Spirit, Three of Swords. What can you tell me about the Three of Swords? Okay, I'm going to reground. Six of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, Three of Swords is not balanced. This is. Okay, Three of Swords, please. For Sagittarius. That won't go in, so we will take it. The Moon. Pisces energy. There's been something that you weren't aware of. We got the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom, so again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But the Moon is clarifying the Three of Swords. So the Moon is Pisces energy. I think I just said that. The Moon represents what we cannot see, right? It is... although the moon is bright, it is not near as bright as the sun, and you just have the sun. So when the moon comes out, it does kind of indicate here there's something murky, there's something that you haven't been able to see clearly. Sometimes this can be a warning card as well, right? Not to freak anyone out or anything. I think Spirit is just letting me know that what broke your heart, I do feel, is that there has been something that has been kept from you. And even that Seven of Pentacles on the bottom is talking about here the weighing it out, right? Weighing it out. Got the Ace of Wands next. So you've had a lot of three aces, right? What was the first one? Or did we have no? We have the Ace of Wands. Wow, what is happening with my mind today? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and now we have the Ace of Wands again. And you know, we do have this Ten of Pentacles next. So I'm wondering if this is about your family or, again, like a partner at one time that is not for you anymore. We even have the Five of Wands next, which would talk about arguing, drama, battles, fighting, right? Okay. Show me more, please, Spirit. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please? Okay. Two of Pentacles. What is Sagittarius juggling? Deck is feeling so strange. Two of Pentacles? Anything for the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Okay, that's way too many. Way too many. Ten of Wands on the bottom, though. So whatever you've been juggling, Sag, you're going to know that it is coming again to the end. This is the second time we've had the Ten of Wands. And where these cards came out, it was the Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this can be that romantic card. So what I'm wondering is someone being a player in your life. Is there someone that has been a player and now it's coming to an end? Spirit is saying they're not for you, but you still got to do everything by the book. There's no cutting corners here. I don't know what the hell that means for you. I don't know what that means. My eyes keep jutting over to this clean it up, clean it up. Okay, wow, this is a weird one. Okay, let's see. Spirit, is there anything you have for the Two of Pentacles? Thank you so much for guiding me in this reading for Saggy. For those that this is their reading, what is Sagittarius juggling? I'm not getting anything. Okay. The Tower. What? The Tower and the Eight of Swords. Oh. Okay. Well, the Eight of Swords, again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, on the bottom of the deck, Sag. This does indicate that you have felt very stuck. You're feeling very stuck. So it's, okay. And then we have the Tower, which would be a sudden upheaval. So when I ask what you're juggling, it feels to me like you're juggling either do I pull the plug, right, and bring this tower down, or do I stay stuck? What an interesting read. Let me see what else is underneath here. Six of Wands, so that would be like victory. About Two of Cups. See, I do feel this is about someone else in your life. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay, let's go one more. Why is the World here, please, Spirit? And quite honestly, the Empress coming through here, I really do feel a strong, strong message of making sure masculine and feminine does not matter, Sag. You're making really sure that you are doing the right thing by yourself, like for you. This deck is very quiet, okay. Like really taking good care of yourself. Strength card on the bottom. Leo's energy. With the Nine of Wands, okay. So the Nine of Wands is clarifying the world. And then the Strength card on the bottom, followed by the Justice, holy cow, followed by the King of Wands, followed by the Queen of Wands. Okay. In a nutshell, for those of you that this is your reading, what is coming to an end? It is the heaviness, the wounded warrior, no more getting wounded, right? This is coming to an end. The struggle, the pain, the having to keep getting up even when you've been shoved down. Spirit is saying, use your strength. Use that damn strength of yours, Sag. Push through. Do not lose faith. It is working for your highest good. It is going to work out. Remember to breathe. We have the Justice card, as I said, that follows a lot of major arcana showing up in this reading. Libra's energy. Justice will be served. Again, 11. It's 11, just like by the book. And this is almost feeling connected here. By the book and Justice card for me. Followed by the King and the Queen of Wands. And the way I'm reading this, because you are Sagittarius, this is feeling to me that you're coming back to whole. Meaning your masculine, feminine side coming back to whole. That this will no longer have any weight or power in your life. They're showing me the happy, happy card again in my mind's eye. So that was the one of the cards at the very beginning, I believe, in the Wisdom Oracle. Or the, yeah. So, if this is your reading and you're going through this big struggle and this upheaval, and you have been trying to balance, even balance could be like being kind or not being kind, right? Being, you know, how long, like, okay, I'll tolerate this, to a point of like, I'm not tolerating this anymore. Hence the Tower, right? This transformative energy needing to come in here. When Spirit gives us this card, not for you, they're not joking. This is a very serious energy of it's not for you. And with that Three of Swords in the middle here, I honestly feel like this is something that has to come to a close. Now, when we talk about the Empress and the Ace of Wands, I will pull a card on the Empress. But again, I feel like this is connected to making sure you're taking great care of yourself. Let's see. I'm going to put these cards back. I'm going to go one more time here. Spirit, what can you tell Saggy about the Empress? Okay. The Two of Cups. Oh my gosh. Sag, the Two of Cups, the Devil, and the Fool. Yep, this is totally about making sure, my love, I don't know the circumstances here, but the Two of Cups coming up, clarifying the Empress with the Fool showing up and the Devil. Yeah, this just feels to me, you got to make sure you're not getting fooled. The Devil card is followed by the Death card, which is Scorpio's energy. Make sure you're not getting fooled. Make sure that someone, because that's what it feels like. There is this need for this new start, right? This brand new start. But with the Devil here, I definitely feel like the Devil is connected to the Two of Cups, Sag. Okay? So nurturing yourself, protecting yourself, taking great care of yourself. This new beginning is going to happen for you. Just got to give it some time. Again, and making sure you're strategizing. If this is something that you need some kind of strategy to make this conclude, do that again, but don't skip anything. I don't know why I keep getting that, but I'm getting that. Okay? Wow. I'm not going to pull one on the Ace of Wands because I get this. This is a brand new beginning for you. Very interesting. Let me just think to see where I can close this off. So again, if this is your reading, Sag, this is going to be a confirmation for you. You already know within you what this means specifically. But again, it is coming to an end. It's not meant for you. So it feels like this is the cleaning up stage, right? It is that cleaning up stage. Okay, where do I want to go? Let's go into the soul coaching deck, see if there's any advice. I hope this made sense for those of you that this is your reading, sweetheart. And gosh, again, with that Three of Swords showing up, but just know that this is not an easy path to be on. And I think it's been very painful for you. Okay, what's on the bottom? Communication. It's number 11. Okay. And if you can hear that noise in the back, someone's doing some kind of yard work or something out there. I don't know what they're digging, but hopefully it hasn't. It's not coming in through the speaker too loud for you. But communication. Okay, number 11. And then we have the Faith card, number 20. So there's that faith, trusting, believing. Again, this kind of almost looks like taking that leap of faith, you know. And then we have leadership, so taking the lead, number 31. There's that 4. And then we have joy. So again, it's almost like Spirit is giving the same cards in different decks to me. You're headed to joy. You're headed to happiness. Right now, it may not bloody well feel like it's Sag, but you are on that way, okay? Just a reminder to be patient. And when you know your why, everything comes easier and quicker, okay? All right, Spirit, any final advice for Sagittarius, for those that this is their reading? Thank you so much for guiding me in this reading. Okay. Yeah, well, look at that. We've got joy again on the bottom. Beautiful. You will get there, Sag. You will get to joy. Now, let's see what cards are that came out. We have silence. Okay. Don't even know what number this is. 44. Okay. So 44, that's your power. Silence, right? That's interesting because we have the communication card. So again, that might be a heads up. Someone's going to try and communicate with you. I feel like Spirit is saying, kind of stay quiet. Again, think 4 of Pentacles. We have the radiance. Oh, yeah, this is like the phoenix rising. 42, so it is 6. Again, taking care of yourself, radiating your light, and get ready to fly. Interesting, this color is matching up in my mind's eye. Her hair. So interesting. And then we have delight. Okay, so something to really celebrate here, Saggy. And it is number, do you not have these memorized? 14, so it is a 5. Here's that change. Okay, so, wow. Very interesting read today. So for those of you that this is your reading, sweetheart, I'm sending you so much healing vibes, strength vibes. Keep going, keep dreaming, keep believing. See the other side of this, and put your focus on that. Okay, the sooner you're able, or the more you're able to focus that way, the sooner this concludes and a new beginning starts. You've got joy, you got delight, you had happy. Can't remember what else you had, but you have the sun too. Very positive, uplifting energy coming through. Okay, Sag, with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Thank you again for being here. Thank you again for all of your support and being part of our family. I adore you, all right? And I'm sending you big, huge hugs. So much love and kisses to you, all right? Have a beautiful weekend. Stay strong, Saggy, and know that I love you, all right? Until next time.